WreslteMania 26. The countdown is now almost over, but before I get into this video, let me just get the necessities out of the way first, the boring stuff. If you're new to this channel, if you're not already, please click that subscribe button up above, wherever it is, the big yellow subscribe button. I think it's yellow anyway. Go and click that. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, whatever you like, and give me your thoughts and opinions in that description box down below. I've had a look at the numbers and stuff, so yeah, more people should be commenting, hopefully get a few more people subscribing up above, and more liking and disliking the videos. Hopefully not disliking, but if you like it, hopefully. So yeah, let's get into the card, shall we? This one was from Glendale, Arizona. 72,000 people packed into the University of Phoenix Stadium. I find that bizarre that a university can have a stadium with 72,000 people in it. I've played university hockey here in England, and do you know how many people we used to get watching us? Probably about 100 at max. This is 72,000. 72,000. I couldn't imagine playing in front of 72,000 when I was at uni. I still can't now, to be honest. But yeah, let's get into the card. First match. The unified WWE Tag Team titles were defended by Show Miz against John Morrison and R-Truth. I thought Truth and Morrison would win this. I hated Miz. I still hate Miz. He's a very good heel, but I hate him. He's a heel. He's doing his job. But yeah, Shaw and Miz ended up getting the win when I think Big Shaw just gave that knockout punch to, I can't remember if it was Morrison or Truth. I think it was Morrison. Gives him the knockout punch. They get a cover on him. 1, 2, 3. Shaw and Miz to keep hold of the titles. Next match, triple threat match, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase. For all the people who say that Randy Orton gets shit on because he's getting put down these lower card matches, don't forget he's still getting paid very good money, and also they put him over 2 guys in this match. It was basically a handicap match with Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase teaming up on Orton all the way through, and I believe at the time that Ted DiBiase should have won this. I believe looking back that Cody Rhodes should have won this, not Randy Orton, who did end up coming out on top of this, winning it by basically dicking them both. He punted Cody Rhodes in the head and then he RKO'd Ted DiBiase. Next match was the Money in the Bank ladder match. Christian, Matt Hardy, Kane, Drew McIntyre, Kofi Kingston, Dolphy Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Evan Bourne, all were in a losing effort as Jack Swagger got the win. This is where WWE started going away from the crazy bumps, thinking, do you know what, we need to protect our wrestlers a bit more. The craziest stuff in this was like Kofi Kingston using a split ladder of his stilts and sort of climbing towards the title. That was a really good little spot. But yeah, they protected the wrestlers a lot more in this. They packed a load of guys in. This is a clear one of those where, listen mate, we've got nothing for you, but we'll put you in Money in the Bank. You're not going to win. Only one guy's going to win it, so the rest of you are going to be pointless being in there. You're going to hurt yourself, but you get a Mania paycheck. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, Swagger ends up getting a win. He is now the Money in the Bank holder, and he gets a title shot anytime else the next year. Next up we had Triple H defeating Sheamus in a singles match. This was alright. They were giving it the hard sell on Sheamus though all the way through. Like, oh Sheamus, this guy's really huge. He's deceptively big. You'll just be walking up to him and you won't think anything of it. But then you'll be like, wow, you just realise it'll hit you all at once that he's so huge. Oh my god. And like, oh Sheamus, he's a rookie, but like the way he works in the ring is like he's a veteran. Oh my god, and like giving it the hard sell. Triple H ended up beating him with the pedigree. Next up we had CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio Jr. If Rey Mysterio lost, then he'd have to join the Straight Edge Society. Now this is quite a similar thing to when Rey Mysterio, they wanted him to join the LWO in WCW, and the LWO guys were bullying him. CM Punk was bullying him here with Serena and Luke Gallows, but Rey Mysterio comes out on top and beats CM Punk in a good little match, in all honesty. I've not really talked about match quality ever. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, that was actually a pretty decent little match. The Money in the Bank's always good. Triple H Sheamus was alright. They were shoving Sheamus down our throats, and I didn't really appreciate it. And then CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio was a very good match. Next up we had Bret Hart versus Mr. McMahon in a no-holds-barred lumberjack match with Bruce Hart as a special guest referee. Just before the match, Vince McMahon starts saying, do you know what, Bret? I've paid off all your family members to go against you. And then Bret goes, you know what, I know your tricks. I know your tricks, yeah. And what we're about to do is we're all going to turn on you. That's my Bret Hart impression. It's not that good, is it? But whatever. So yeah, basically all the Hart family turned on Vince McMahon. They all battered him. Bret was a massive shadow of his former self. It's really sad to see him the way that he is now, especially looking back to the way he used to be. He was the best the best. Bret Hart was the best. It basically beats Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon, with the sharpshooter. Next up, World Heavyweight Championship, Chris Jericho versus Edge in a good match. Now, at the time, I used to hate this match. Jericho was defending his world title, and they're building it up that Jericho's so afraid of the spear, and Edge was doing this cheesy thing where he's getting the crowd to chant, spear, 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 and it's just like, oh my god, are we trained fucking monkeys or something to just chant whatever you tell us? Spear, spear, spear. That is one of the most stupid chants I've ever heard. Like, why are we chanting that? I really hated it at the time. I wanted Jericho to win. Jericho does win the match. It's a very good little match. I'm so disappointed we never got to see these two as unified tag team champions because Edge got injured, that Achilles injury. That would have been amazing. But yeah, this was a very good match. Next we had a 10 Diva tag match. Michelle McCool, Vicky Guerrero, Alicia Fox, Layla and Maurice beats Beth Phoenix, Kelly Kelly, Mickie James, Gail Kim and Eve Torres. The match ends when Vicky Guerrero goes to the top rope. She points to the sky, this is for you, Eddie, and gives a frog splash. It was a very nice moment, a very sweet moment. It really endeared Vicky Guerrero to me. Like, listen, no, she's doing this for her husband, she's doing this for her kids. Eddie's died and she's working in the WWE. She is letting them take the piss out of her, all for her kids, and I really do appreciate that, and I really do appreciate her. And she ends up getting the cover. I think it's on Kelly Kelly. She rolls her up too far and her shoulder comes off the mat, and it's a bit of a fucked up ending, but yeah, it was alright for a women's match. A nice little touching moment. Next up, speaking of fucking up the finish, or not a finish, but fucking up a move, we had John Cena versus Dave Bautista for the WWE Championship. Batista was defending the title. Now, you know my feelings on Batista. I've mentioned it many times. Now, I'm not a hater of Batista. First of all, I don't think there's any such thing as a hater, to be honest. But for what you guys think is haters, I'm not a hater of Dave Bautista. I just don't think he deserves the spot that he was in. I would have been perfectly happy with him if he was like an IC champion or something like that. Yeah, he would have been good in that spot, but not in the WWE title match, not in the semi-main event of WreslteMania. The botch that he does is Cena jumps off the top rope. Batista goes to catch him and then spine bust him, but Batista, as he catches him, basically just crumbles and like just drops him on the floor, and it's like, yeah, take that, Cena, I will drop you. Not that impressive. Cena ends up getting the win via STFU, and that's another guy to add to the hit list that Cena's beaten by submission at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship as well. Main event time now. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. The streak of The Undertaker up against the career of Shawn Michaels. We all knew it was over. We all knew this was the last match of Shawn Michaels' career, and I remember watching this match thinking, last forever. I want this match to last forever. I don't want to see this match end. I want to see Shawn Michaels wrestle forever and ever and ever, and when the time comes and Undertaker finally beats him, it's that sad little moment. It wasn't as emotional as the Ric Flair moment, to be honest. The Flair moment was massive, and the fact that Flair had already left at this point and gone to TNA sort of spoilt this moment, in my opinion, because it sort of took away from it and sort of was like, do you know what, it doesn't mean as much, because last time we saw someone retire, they still wrestle, and they wrestled at TNA, like, massive step down from the WWE main event, semi-main event of WrestleMania sort of thing, where he was really booked strongly. All in all, this card was... Actually, this show was alright. I'll say this was alright. It was better than the last one, better than WrestleMania 25. Undertaker Shawn Michaels was a very good match. Cena Batista was okay. Jericho Edge was very good. Punk Mysterio was very good. Money in the Bank's always good, and Orton's triple threat match is good. What do you guys think of the card? Like I said at the beginning of the video, let me know in the description box down below what you think of the show, what you think of my review, what you think of this series. Have you watched them all? This one will hopefully be, I'll upload it like Monday or something like that. I'll give it a bit of time before I upload it, so I don't really bombard you with them. But yeah, with that I'm out. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon with my WrestleMania 27 review and my build-up video for WrestleMania 28, and then a review of that as well. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.